Hi and welcome to episode 37 of Weekly Geek. So in this week's Weekly Geek, I'm going to help you answer a question that gets asked all the time, especially at networking events, even some social events, and people say, so what do you do? And I see a lot of people not answering this question particularly well. And if you answer this question well, with the 3 better ways I'm going to give you, you might be surprised as a business owner or as a salesperson or anyone who's responsible for building relationships and selling more stuff, that you might just get some better results. So there's 3 better ways of answering it and how you might be answering it now. And each 3 of them are progressively tougher to do. So I want to find out afterwards which one you've got the confidence to go and do. So the first one is, how do you help others? It's not about what you do, it's about how you help other people. So a classic answer to this question is a job title and a company that you work at. And the job title means nothing, and unless you work for a household brand or something really cool like a Formula 1 racing team, then no one's going to really care because it doesn't actually tell them what you do. So the answer to the question has to lie in how you help others. So to give you a practical example, if somebody asked me what I do, I can say, well, I'm a business owner. That means nothing. I can say, well, I'm a sales geek. I have a business called Sales Geek. Again, a bit cooler, but means nothing. I could say I'm a part-time sales director to small and micro businesses. Again, some people won't actually know what that really means. But if I turn around and say, I help small and micro business owners grow their businesses, generate more turnover, find more customers, have higher sales revenues, then the penny drops, right? And most people will understand what that means. So your first port of call, and option number 1, the easiest option, is to tell people how you help others, not what you do practically, not what your job title is, and not what company that you work for. So another example, if you build websites for a living, do not tell people that you build a website. Do not tell people that you make a living by just building websites. What you actually do is help your customers sell more products online, or you help your customers grow their brands online and make more money. Okay, that's the practical application of what you do for your clients. So that's the easiest one, so that's a must. The next one, anecdotes. So anecdote is a short story, and stories rest really easily on the mind and are really easy to remember. So the best way to get people bought into what you do is to tell them a very short story. I've deliberately put anecdote and not story because it needs to be short. But if you can explain this in a story, even better, especially if you can relate it to someone or something that they might know, okay? Now the third one is don't tell them. Now you probably think I'm going barking mad, and it's definitely the hardest, but think about this for a minute. If somebody asks you the question and you go first and you tell them how you help others and who you help, and they put you in a box, right? That's what happens, we'll put you in a box, right? You're that person that does that thing over there. It might be that you could actually help them in their business, but if you go first and then they introduce themselves and tell you what they do, they might not think that you can help them. Whereas if they go first and you find out from them what they do, you might be able to taper your answer to demonstrate to them that actually you can add value to their business. So again, if you're in a sales role, a business development role, or you're a business owner trying to find more sales and build more relationships with people that you can potentially have as customers in the future, get them to go first. Now, there's a little bit of skill involved in this, and a classic way of doing it, if somebody says, right, so what do you do? Just kind of like shrug it off and say, look, don't worry about what I do, it's a bit boring. What do you do? And let them tell you what they do, and then go back and say, that's awesome. We help customers just like you. We help people just like you sell more of what you do, or save money with what you do, okay? So if you can help it, let them go first. So answers on a postcard or in the comments box, not fussed either way. Number 1, number 2, or number 3, which one are you brave enough to do? So that's all from this week's Weekly Geek. I'm Richard Few, founder and chief geek at Sales Geek, your sales director.